Texas Senator Ted Cruz was accused of staging a photo op over the weekend in an effort to repair his reputation following his recent trip to Cancun, Mexico. Cruz tweeted out photos with the hashtag #TexasStrong, which showed him loading water into cars and cutting up barbecue. However, many of his critics weren't ready to forgive the senator for abandoning his state to full-on go on vacation, especially when so many citizens are still dealing with horrific conditions due to the severe weather. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on Cruz's charity here?
I swear to God, this man right here, the fact that he thought that that was a good idea, let's take my family to Mexico when Texas is literally falling apart. It was just ridiculous that he thought. I thought the fact that somebody actually recognized him at the airport with a mask on, people are aware, people are checking things out. I mean, I don't think I would have recognized him. But the whole photo op of it all afterwards, we're not dumb. The fact that, you know, we've seen long lines on the news of people waiting for water, waiting to go to the grocery store. There was nobody in line in his photo op. What kind of water was that? I don't know. Never heard of it. And also, he's not even wearing a coat. It's been freezing. It's been cold. It's just a sham.
He ain't been out there very long. It was just for the picture.
And I hope people remember this when it comes down to voting. That's really what I want people to remember.
Yeah, well, they'll probably forget because it's not until 2025 that he's up for re-election. This is the thing. We have other Congress people from other states helping the state of Texas. Right now, AOC, you know, to date, has raised over $5 million to help Texas. That lets you know that even though we're, you know, the United States, that really is the meaning of the United States, is that in times of peril and trouble, we all come together, no matter what state you're from. And for him and his wife, I'm mad at the wife too, because he tried to lie and say, well, I wanted to go down there with just to make sure they was okay. No, you weren't. You should have, what he should have done is that he should have just gotten a hotel room here in Texas and stayed there and made sure that the good people of Texas were taken care of, not going on vacation. But this just shows you how he cares. And so, you know, but I bet you they're going to forget. I can tell you, guarantee, people will forget and he'll be reelected. It's simple as that.
No, please don't say that.
The most painful thing for me to witness is that not just that when the community was in dire need of help that he took off to Cancun, but he allowed his kids to see their privilege.
Yes.
The kids were sitting around the fireplace, as you read, and the daughter said, why are we sitting here during this time? Let's go to Cancun, and he actually granted that. So what he taught his kids is when the community needs me as a public service person, I'm a servant to the community. We take off and we go to Cancun. How are these kids supposed to understand their privilege if that's what you actually do when people are in need? I'm embarrassed about that.
I don't even believe it was the kids. I don't even believe it was the kids.
I agree with you on that one.
The whole family that went, I blame all of them. I don't just blame Ted as the leader, but think about it, you guys, for a second. If my dad was in public office, right, I think that by just fault of being my parents' kids, I have a responsibility to carry within the name what my dad does. I have a responsibility to understand what we're supposed to do. I can't be out here in these streets and behaving a certain way just for me. I have to carry the duty of, like, my dad has a very important role and we as a family have to live by it and respect it.
Especially when you financially benefit from it.
Right. Yeah. So if my dad took the choice to go do this, I swear, did the kids ever go, Dad, this is weird. Like, my friends' houses are collapsing. Should we be doing this? Do you think those kids thought about that? No. They were packing their floaties and their bikinis.
But they may be a product of their parents, but we can't blame the kids. I agree with what Garcelle said. The thing is that I have to give it up to whatever friend leaked it. Because, you know, it was a group chat. And they leaked it to the papers, and because everybody was saying, "Oh, we don't know if that's him or not," they may not. We can't verify, honey. They verified it real quick. Right. So whoever the friend was like, they knew it was even wrong. So it's like, do your job. You're a senator. Do your job.
Beyonce was telling y'all to vote for Beto, so I'm just saying Beto O'Rourke. She was telling y'all vote for Beto O'Rourke, but I just feel like it's not. it's so much deeper in the sense of like Jeannie said, a lot of people think that, you know, it's about status and not service. When you go into these roles, you are of service to the community. Like, this is not for your status. Oh, I'm a senator. No, you are there to serve the community. And I just think that now in politics, when money gets involved, it seems very glamorous, but that is not what this job is about. This job is about caring about the people, and that's what it's really about. And I just hope and pray that we start realizing that when we're voting, that it's not about who appears to be the most successful, or that it's about somebody who has a heart for the people.
Well, here are some ways that you can help people struggling in Texas right now.
Yes.
You can make a donation to the Salvation Army of Texas, where they are currently providing shelter, food, and other necessary items to those in need throughout the state. The American Red Cross is also supporting at least 35 warming centers with cots and blankets. The Houston Food Bank is distributing food to those in need. And in Austin, the Urban League has started the Love Thy Neighbor Texas campaign to raise money for hotel rooms, food, water, clothing, and other basic needs. So please
Texas
help the
needs
good
us.
people of Texas. They need us. This was something really serious. There were people that died, and actually there were people from the family from the House of Hope that were actually affected. We were supposed to have them come on our show, and because a tragedy struck their family, they couldn't. People actually died. So I don't understand how you, as a senator, he really needs to give an apology. He hasn't given an apology to the people of Texas.
Yeah.
He needs to do more than just a photo op.
Do you guys think he should step down? Do you think
More
he should
than an
step down?
apology.
Yes.
Put your money where your actions weren't, man. Put your
Yes.
money where your actions weren't. I want to see you actually put money into all of these broken areas, because you clearly spent it on yourself. So show how we are going to use the funding to help the families right now.